Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are testing out some watercolors. Now there was lots of posts on different people's sites and I noticed they were using these postcards, so I had to go look out in my local store and I found some. So I had these watercolors for about 3 years, so I'm going to fill up my new little palette that I got a couple of weeks ago from Desires, and if you haven't seen that video, post it below. I'm going to try to do it in order here. So the first one is the Cardium Red. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce it right, but I'm putting little amounts right now. Like I said, I've had these paints for 3 years and use very little, and they do dry up, just so you're aware. This is the orange, the Alizarin Orange. And this brand is the I think it's Graham-Batcher paints, the Academy level. So it's just a regular level, nothing super duper. This is the yellow medium. And then the next color is my favorite, as you guys all know. Anything to do with like a light green, lime green, that kind of stuff. So this particular color is the Fido Yellow Green. Sorry. Next color that I'm trying to open, and I'm having a hard time, is the Emerald Green. And all these colors are really rich and saturated, and you'll see the swatches that I do a little bit later. And then the next color is Turquoise. If I can get it here. I guess I'm doing the voiceover faster than what I was doing the actual stuff. Okay. Anytime. There we go. So the next color that I'm gonna do is the Aquamarine Blue. This one and the black would not open for me. I tried soaking it, I tried opening it with paper towel, it just wouldn't budge. As you can see, there's a lot of blue ink on it. I guess when I originally tried to do it, it stayed closed, and I got pliers and I unscrewed it. So that's one way. Just beware that because you have twisted the bottle already, the ink's just gonna squirt right out. It didn't do it too much on this blue one, but on the black one, it was horrible. So anyways, that was Aquamarine Blue. The next color is, sorry guys, I guess I couldn't close the lid either, is Mauve. So like a purple color. Then the next one is going to be a raw sienna, so in the brown family, and I decided to put it beside the yellows because those are the colors I typically use to mix skin colors, so that whole top roll I'll use for skin colors. So that's why I laid it out in this particular order, and I still have room for other ones. So the next one is raw umber hue, and then I put some black, and again the black was giving me difficulty. And I took it off camera because I knew it was going to squirt everywhere. And of course it did. And then the last color was white. And the white is almost more chalkier, and it was from a different brand. It was actually from Winsor Newton because I couldn't find it in the other brand. So that is why I have a Winsor Newton, just in case you're like, what kind of packaging is this? That is why. Yep, and I got ink all over my fingers. Last color. Come on! And white. So you can see it's much more difficult. I'm struggling to get it out. It is full, the container, but again, like I said, I've had these for 3 years, so they've probably dried out a little bit. But yeah, they're really good. On to the coloring and the testing. Here we go. Sorry for the bouncy camera. Again, I'm trying with this new tripod and it's really, really bouncy. So just bear with me. Got a shot of my daughter's lovely bracelets that she made for me this weekend in there. I was trying to figure out what to do. So I decided to get my Jane Davenport brushes, and they do fit in the container super nicely, so you don't have to unscrew it of the water, and you can have the water in the barrel ready to go. So this is actually a really nice set. Again, I got it at Desserts. I'll try to leave the link below of where you can find it exactly. It cost me, I think it was like $11.30 or $11.60, something like that, with the student discount. As you guys know, I'm going back to school, so I was able to get that student discount. Now, right now, I'm trying to see where to position this ink so that you can see the colors, but also see the paper. So just give me a second while I go through this. I know it's taking forever to get through this initial coloring station, but I want you guys to see what the consistency was like, and I wanted you to see how the swatches come out in real time before I do the speed paints for the rest of the video. So here we go. So the red, I did it an opaque without putting any watercolor first. So it's going to be really nice and intense and bright. These are so super good. I can't even explain. And then I watered it down and kind of flicked it out so you can see the different colors. I hope you can see that there. And they're not chalky at all, and they're really smooth, and they go on fantastic. Now this, like I said, this is an entry-level ink or paint, so if it was the professional, I can't imagine how much better this stuff could get. It kind of freaks me out. So this is the orange. So pretty, these colors. And of course my green is coming soon, so I can't wait. My yellows next. So this is going to be the long, tedious part of the video. I apologize. You will have to sit here and wait for me to swatch these colors. Yellow's super nice, and I love the gradient effect that you can get, like from super light, depending on how much water you use and how much ink as well. These work equally well wet or dry paints when they come out fresh from the container. If it's already caked in, which they will dry out in the little pods that I have, you just have to activate it with water and it will reuse. Like, you don't have to ever throw this stuff away like you would like acrylic. It will reactivate, which is really good. Look at that green. Oh my god, I love that green. And then emerald green's next. It's not a bad color. It's pretty bright actually. When you put it like that, it's pretty dark, and then once you add the water, it's like an intense green, which is like super nice. See that? It's beautiful. And then the next color is turquoise. And the turquoise is more on the blue side, which I love. It's such a rich color, and you're gonna see it. Like, it's incredible, this paint. Again, I got this in Calgary about 3 years ago at a store called Mona Lisa's. I can't remember where they are because, again, it was so long ago, I don't remember. But downtown area of Calgary, so go check them out. They have amazing prices on so much different stuff. You can find everything and anything you're looking for there. Next color is, I went up to the brown sienna, or the raw sienna, just so I could get that color swatch. I wanted to do it in order of how I put it into the little tablets. So there we go, or into the little pods, sorry. That's such a pretty color too. So again, the red, orange, yellow, and this raw sienna, and then the raw umber, I will mix all these colors sometimes to get the different skin shades, like I was saying, and including white if I need to lighten up something. There we go. They're all beautiful. And I just got a basic set. Like, they have hundreds of colors in between everything, but if you have black and you have a white, you can get different shades in between, and you can mix all these colors to get an incredible array of colors as well. So that's why I only picked these, I guess 12 colors. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 colors. Oh yeah, 12 colors. Sorry, I can't count today. The aquamarine's pretty too. All these colors are pretty. Then the next one is the mauve, and it's super dark going on the paper. It almost looks black. And then once you add the watercolor, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful shade of purple. Really, really nice. And you can see they're not chalky at all, and they're not streaky. I could have did a better swatch, I guess. But I just wanted to show you something quick, and I will be probably either remaking this or just cutting out this portion, and I'm going to laminate it and stick it into my watercolor container. And I'll probably do a separate video for that to show you guys how I do my coloring or my lamination on that. So you can see the white, it's actually a Chinese white. That's the color from the Winsor & Newton. So there is like a little bit of an undertone in there, almost like a pinky color, which I kind of like. And then this one is the black, which they call lamp black. And again, it's black, pretty much straightforward. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the swatches, and I'm going to show you again the package of the postcards that I got. It is a Strathmore paper. Let me see if I can find it here. I can read the stuff on it. So it's a Strathmore paper. It's 140-pound watercolor acid-free paper. It comes with 15 sheets. So you can see right there, regular price on that was $6.79. I found it for $4.99. If you guys know of any place that has it cheaper in Canada, just let me know. But I thought it was a really good price. And on the back side has the postcard, like as if you find a postcard. And I thought that is such a unique gift to give somebody. A personalized picture that you've created, and then you send it out to them in the mail. Like, I think it's unbelievable. The only thing that I can see as a downfall is if you do not protect it. Now the paper, once I was done working with it, it did warp slightly. The only thing I can suggest doing probably next time I'll try on my next piece is to actually tape it down the work surface so that it doesn't warp. But I'm going to put it between some books and see if it holds up, like gets its shape back to flat. But it still looks fantastic. So if you have like a sealer on it, you could definitely put a sealer on this and then send it off to a friend. I think it's such a great and unique way of sending something. Now, if you guys are interested in a hand piece of anything, any type of artwork, I would be willing to do you postcard as well if you're interested. It will, I don't know how much I will charge because it is a custom piece of work. Probably like $5, and then whatever the shipping is to wherever you live. I will do international, I do not mind. So if you want something from me, I will definitely do that for you. And it could be anything. You can have a remake of this particular one, or custom design like Pokemon or a Disney character, whatever you'd like. So I will charge $5 if you are interested. I just thought I'd throw it out there. So yeah, just sit back and enjoy this speed paint. I did a couple of eyes because, you know, I like doing eyes and I like showing you guys how I do them. So this is a slower version that you see right now of how I get the eyes set up, with the outer corners and then the inner corners, and then I lightly graph in or draw in where I would like the eyeballs to be. And again, you can do this any way that you want and personalize it to yourself. In terms of coloring and paints, it's almost similar to Copic markers. So you want to color with your lightest shades first and then work into your darker shades, just so you can build a nice gradient. Because watercolors do not paint on top of each other. So like if you put a dark color down, you cannot layer with a brighter color. Just keep that in mind. So again, it's like Copic markers. Prismacolors are the same thing, like in terms of pencils, but sometimes you can get away with like Prismacolor pencils that you can just color right on top of something that's dark. And I've done that before in a video, or in a picture that I did for Instagram. It was cat's eyes with a little goldfish on it, and that one turned out super well. I was actually worried because I didn't do it like how I typically do it, and I was able to layer lighter color on top of darker, and I thought that was super neat. So if you are looking for that kind of effect, definitely maybe think of using pencil crayons. I'm pretty sure you can use paints on this or even Copics on this. Just keep in mind that your Copics might bleed through to the back side of the paper where you would write the postcard thing, but that's pretty much it. So just sit back and enjoy the video like I said before. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to me on Instagram as well as on here. I'm thankful for all of you, and just share my video, get me known out there so that we can produce more videos like this, and I hope that you will watch and subscribe to us here as well on Instagram at kkatzart. Thanks guys, enjoy the rest of the video. Bye!